Sup, you chucklefucks? It's your boy Dark Raitoningu here with the what if not Lord, I Dark Raku was in the Record of Ragnarok Part 2. Yeah. So pretty much I haven't really done the thumbnail, so I should probably do that, but if I gotta do it in school probably, or after school, or I don't know. I gotta finish some projects and it's gonna take me years. But not the point. Let me begin to. So what if I shut the fuck up? And so we get into mostly Issei, who is right now, or not Issei. What am I going? No, Issei. No. Majin. Majin Park is the one who's going to be fighting the second round against mostly Zeus. So let's begin into that. We go into mostly the Valkyrie lady who is named Hebna, who is right now watching this and saying, "What? Who is this human?" The proctor saying, "Who is this human?" I thought the second match was going to be Adam, the first human, but it seems that the change of plans has actually changed. It is now known as, "Who are you?" This is where the proctor mostly asks Majin. Majin says, "You can call me Mabo." Oh yeah, Mabo. Yeah, Mabogo. Wait, let me. It's either Mubong, which yeah, but he changed it to Majin, so that's why I've been using Majin. But yeah, so his name is Mubong or Majin Park. But yeah, it's whatever. But this is where most see the practice says, "I see." Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems a battle between Zeus versus Mugan Park. This is where, mostly Majin nodded. Now, this is where, mostly Zeus chuckles and saying, I guess I'm gonna be fighting against a weak human. Majin has his hands right now in his pockets and saying, I guess you are, you damn god. Now, you see here, Majin he is a literally supporter of, he hates God. But yeah, this is where, mostly Zeus kind of just like chuckles. This is where, he throws a jab so fast towards Majin and Majin just dodges. This is where Majin just looks at this and just says, was that supposed to do something? This is where, mostly Zeus does that whole throwing punches so fast that no one can actually see. Well, they see something, but mostly it never hit Majin at all. This is where Majin says, you're literally weak and pathetic to me. This is where Hannah is right now watching this in confusement. This is where Golia is right now next to her, saying, so, is this guy even a part of our universe? This is where, Hannah was about to talk until someone kind of walked behind him. No, he is not a part of your universe. He is known as Majin Park, also known as Mugen Park, but who really cares? He is a straight up, how should I say, God hater. He hates all gods for what they have done towards his love life. Or mostly towards his true love life and towards every human in the world. He truly hates gods. But he has a form that can actually rival that of the gods and probably kill any god that he wants. This is where they turn around to see me. Now, me just walking through. This is where, Helena says, and you think this person can win against Zeus? Zeus, the supreme god of this world. Of course. He will win this fight without even trying. This is where, Zeus started doing that whole, mostly 0.0000, like so many zeros into one, and kind of called Chromos, what's it called? Chromatos stop time punch or something like that. Which you already did like the meter punch and the axis, but they didn't work against mostly Majin. But this is where, mostly Zeus sent his punch that froze time and would have punched mostly Majin. If it wasn't for the fact there was a literally cross shield appear right in front of Majin, which he activated it so easily because he can move through time. This is where, he still has all his powers, even that of the Supreme God. This is where he blocks the punch without even trying. This is where Zeus is shocked. He says, what is this sorcery? This is where, mostly Majin says, what is this sorcery? Me. What do you think? What is it? I'm better than you. I'm better, stronger, and much more good looking than you. This is where Majin fucking uppercuts, it's called mostly not Majin, mostly uppercut Zeus, launching his shit up in the air, like not even trying. This is where everyone in the human side were right now cheering. They were just shocked, but they were actually cheering. The gods themselves were shocked right now, wondering what the hell was this? Who is this person? What is this sorcery? This is where, well, mostly Majin was walking. This is where, well, Majin was just kind of walking towards Zeus. Zeus got up and says, "Why you?" This is where right now Majin uses a cross in his hand to just lift it down, kind of doing this. He just went down, and this is where a cross appears over Zeus, smashing him down to the ground in an insane gravity manipulation. This is where, well, Majin says, "I control gravity and reverse gravity. Your bullshit antics will not work against me, you weakling god." This is where, well, Zeus is trying to get up, but this is where the cross gets more power and just smash him more down to the ground. This is where the proctor says, "Oh my god, it seems that this human can control gravity and reverse gravity. It's crazy, everyone." This is where, well, everyone is going wild. This is where the gods are shocked. They can't believe a human can control power that are supposed to be that of a god, but yet he's controlling it with ease. This is where, well, mostly everyone is shocked. This is where, well, they can't believe this. This is where, well, we go into a kid who is actually watching this and saying, "Wow, this guy is strong. Ha! I want to go there and fight him." This is where, well, another person says, "You can't. This is still the second match, and this is a battle only between the gods and humans." This is where, well, mostly he says, so boring." This is where, well, we go into mostly another place, POV, who is right now kind of watching this. And this is where, well, someone named Carnage says, "Ooh, this battle seems interesting." This is where, well, another person says, "Yes, it is interesting. Well, I am going to go there and fight against mostly, well, I was supposed to be fighting against a god. I don't know if he was still promised that." Just wondering, who would I have to fight? I mean, I can see someone to the future. There's literally thousands of futures. Mostly everyone who's actually able to see into the future, who's actually challenged up to fight against the different gods. The next match, who should be fighting? I do have something called the Almighty, but it's not like the Almighty where I can desire my futures. But just to see into the future. And the next match will be against Poseidon versus, what was that? I see. Whatever. I don't really care. All that matters is I have to fight against one god. I don't care who it is. This is where, well, mostly Carnage nodded and say, "Yeah, let's do this." This is where, well, mostly we go into the battle between mostly Zeus and Majin. Majin lets go of Zeus with just his gravity powers. And this is where Zeus gets up and says, "Why, you little brat!" This is where, well, mostly Majin, he copied already the techniques from mostly Zeus. And by kind of axe kicking him in the leg so hard, kind of breaking it, then fucking giving him a meteor punch and also using Chroma's time to punch him right in the face. So hard that it looks like it twists his neck. This is where the proctor says, 1, 2, this is where, well, the mostly Zeus grabbed him and says, "Shut up." This is where, well, mostly the proctor says, yes sir, yes, I'll shut up. Sorry. This is where, well, mostly Zeus twists his neck and kind of grit his teeth at mostly Majin, saying, "Why, you little brat!" This is where, well, mostly Majin scoffs and says, "What? You aren't expecting me to kick your ass 6 on a damn Sunday? Wow, you are such a pathetic god, you know that?" This is where, well, he summons out a spear called the Spear of Longitus, and this is where, well, he's holding it in his hand. This is where, well, mostly he then glares at mostly Zeus, and Zeus is over here right now growling at him. This is where he rushes at Majin, right now punching the ground hard enough so he can make rubble, but this is where, well, the rubble itself is cut into millions of pieces, and Majin just appears stabbing him in the chest. This is where a lot of people are shocked. Ares is right now horrified just to see his father right now being kind of defeated. This is where right now Majin gets punched in the face, but this is where Majin was fine. He took a harder hit before. Besides, he's not even using full power. This is where he used something called Clux or whatever the hell it's called, and sends the spear launching it, but this is where Zeus managed to dodge, but the thing does not, this technique allows him to basically hit anything by turning its direction and stabbing it behind mostly Zeus. It's like a guaranteed hit. This is where mostly Zeus cough of blood and glares at mostly Margin, taking out the spear out of his back and saying, "That's it. I had enough of this." This is where he's right now compressing his body into that muscular kind of like raisin body or whatever. This is where he glares at mostly Margin in this form. This is where Margin scoffs and says, "What, is that supposed to do something?" This is where Margin gets punched in the face so hard, launching to the ground. This is where right now the proctor says, "Oh my god, it seems that this form against Zeus has never been seen." And this is where, mostly Eric says, "Yes." This is where, mostly his brother, who is, I think, what was his name? His brother is Harry, I fucking forgot his name. But this is where, he says, don't think this now. We gotta make sure the human's dead, or at least. This is where, the human chuckles and laughs. Was that the best technique you can ever muster? This is where, the smoke disappears to show Majin, but Majin is no longer in this form, but now in this one. This is where Majin is right now appear like this, but mostly, similar to like this. But yeah, you get the point. He's right now just standing there with the red wing on his back, 2 red other demonic wings, and just straight up just looking like a goddamn god out here. This is where Majin right now looks at mostly, Zeus, while Zeus glares at Majin. This is where, Majin walks forward, and he already fucking takes out Zeus in an instant, just walking forward. This is where multiple hands started appearing, so it's kind of called the 1,000 hands or something. It was like this one. 1,000 hands, and they fucking start beating the shit out of Zeus left, right, up, down. This is where, Zeus cannot deal with the true supreme god. This is where Majin just moving forward. He has the end of the staff right now in his hand. This is where, mostly Zeus says, "What is this?" This is where he tries to punch at mostly Majin, but this is where a fist caught his own fist. This is where Zeus says, "What is this? What are you? Who are you?" This is where Majin says, "I am the supreme god. You shall disappear." This is where mostly Majin puts both of his hands out. One called Yin and the other one called Yang, mostly the cross. One is gold and the other one is kind of like darkish, blackish red color. And this is where it's called Yin Yang. And he blasts right now Zeus away with the pressure so much, smashing into and making Zeus smash into the ground harder than ever. This is where, he almost landed into the water. Or not water, mostly just smashed into a wall. This is where a bunch of people are just shocked. The gods themselves are shocked. This is where one god says, "There's no way. How can a human be able to go into this power?" This is where, mostly a lot of people are talking. This is where the humans are right now surprised. They weren't expecting the human known as Majin Park to be able to go into a supreme god deity. This is where, mostly we go into different gods, like what's it called, gods like Ares, and mostly Hermes, who are right now shocked to see this. Gods like Odin, fucking Loki, Thor, Hercules, and like other Poseidon, Hades, and just a bunch of other gods. Even like Shiva and other gods, even like Buddha. They're shocked to see mostly a human surpass the gods himself and became a supreme god himself. This is where, a god in the crowd who was from the god crowd side says, "What the hell is this bullshit? This is cheating!" This is where, Majin turns around to see that god and says, "If it's cheating, then kill yourself." This is where the god says, "What would I do?" This is where for some reason he did it. He cut his head in an instant. This is where Majin says, "I will kill you all. I have the power to manipulate all of you pathetic weaklings. Shut up." This is where, all of them just shut up in an instant because they were all making shut up. Well, they were all shut up in an instant because when Majin Park is in the supreme god form, he can literally make anyone just do whatever. Because he has like this commanding, tone to just tell them to shut up. But yeah, this is where, mostly we go back into mostly, Zeus gets up and says, "You think I'm gonna die?" This is where, mostly Majin looks at this, pulls out a blade called the Takamaku blade, and just says, "Big Bang Slash." Killing Zeus in an instant. But for right now, I gotta be going. So yeah, I know it's short, but other than that, I gotta be going. Bye soon, yeah. I'll probably mess up on a lot of things, so I might have to redo this series later. But yeah, maybe later. Don't know. Bye soon, yeah.